I'm poor or rich or poor, though it's all the same shit. I'm black, even though my skin's kinda light. That mean my ancestors was raped by somebody white. I'm black, so I like to sing, dance, and crack jokes. Eat good food and be around black. I'm black, so I like the oldies on Sundays. Drink all night and still go to work Monday.
Hey yo, what's going on, black people, man? I'm Mike D, along with my man John Blaze right here, man. We'd like to welcome y'all to the first episode of Real Talk. Now, what we're going to do on Real Talk is talk about a lot of issues that affect the black community, and a lot of things that's going on in the black community. And today we have our first host, well, not host.
Yeah, it's all good. We got the wonderful, delightful Aisha Mays.
What's going on, black woman?
How you doing, my queen?
All right now. So, so the first topic I want to talk about today is, what do you think is the biggest problem in the black community?
Okay,
John, if you'd like to kick it off for us.
Cool, no problem. I will say my main problem in the black community, I believe it's abundance and abundance of problems in the black community. But for the main problem to me would be youth programs. As you know, growing up, I played Little League football, and outside of that, and, you know, as we all know, football is only one time of the year. When football season was over, I had nothing to do with my time, you know, and I was just out playing with my friends and nothing really productive. I feel like there's many accomplishments I could have had if, you know, I probably would have been in some type of youth program, something constructive instead of destructive, you know. Not saying that I was just out, just being, you know, a little heathen, just running around terrorizing the city. But I just feel like there was more that I could have actually gotten done. So my main thing was my main problem in the black community would be youth programs. I feel like it's not enough of them. And I mean, from where I grew up, I didn't have any youth program. So if there are any, there's not enough. That's my problem. I pass the mic to my lady.
I would like to say that I was raised in the 50s. I lived in the 60s. And we had a program called Blue Hills CCYD. CCYD stood for Community Change for Youth Development. It was sponsored by the YMCA. And there were, I'm not sure all the little kinks with that, but I know the YMCA sponsored most of it. And we did a bunch of things for the community. I remember when there was a flood, Brush Creek, we went to our elderly houses and cleaned the basement out. We cut grass for the elderly. We did a bunch of things, but it started off with just a few of us, and then eventually in the summertime it raised. But then by the fall, even though this is our neighborhood, it was just the youth there. If you lived in that neighborhood, you could have came. You didn't have anything to do in the fall, I would think, unless you were playing sports. And it kind of dwindled. It started off with 5 of us, and then it slowly went down to, in the summertime it went up to 15, 20 people coming. And then in the fall, it fell down. So it's like maybe we didn't have the youth's interest, you know. Maybe they wanted to do something. They'd rather be somewhere else. But the place offered, this is how you sew. We're going to teach you how to sew. We're going to teach you how to cut grass. We're going to teach you. It was all kind of good things there. Right. Exactly. Life skills. We're going to teach you how to cook. You know, we had elderly come in, you know, who volunteered their time in AmeriCorps. They came in and helped. That was a bunch of college students that came in and helped us. And it seemed like maybe that's just not what the youth were interested in. So.
Well, for me, the biggest problem that I see in our community is, like, we have no unity. Like, we always at each other's throat. We view each other as the enemy instead of family. You know what I'm saying? So, I think what we need to do as black people and as everyone in the black community, man, we need to establish some unity, some camaraderie, some solidarity, some love, some togetherness together, and come together as black folks, as family. Because there's no reason that black folks should be viewing each other as the enemy, but we should be viewing each other as family. Like, this is my sister, that's my brother, and it should be like that, because we have one thing that binds us all together. That's the color of our skin and our culture and where we come from.
That's right.
So basically, man, we just need to come together, man, and leave all this other nonsense and culturally destructive stigmas and everything else alone. So we just need to come together. You know what I'm saying? First thing first, that's the most, I believe personally, that's the most important thing is unity. No matter else what we try to do, if we don't have that unity, it's not gonna matter.
It's gonna fall through. And to touch on, what you were saying about unity, to go along with that, is no support. I mean, the things we do have, they don't even last long. The restaurants, any stores we have, and like you said about the youth programs, we do have these establishments, but they fall. They don't last long, and we need to get rid of that mental problem where we have I don't support them niggas. I ain't going there because I don't like them. They don't have some good food, or they too high, or you don't get no good service from them. We need to break that mental problem that we have, because we got to get past that. So instead of supporting our people, we'll go out to Johnson County and spend all our money out there and come back home.
And it's, to be frank, they don't even want niggas out there.
Exactly. So, we talking about, I want to get out the hood, get away from our own people.
I ain't mean to cut you off again. To be frank again, they don't want niggas on the west side of Truce.
Exactly.
Over in the plaza.
Because Truce, as soon as you go on the west side of Truce, it looks totally different, man.
Property value is higher over there.
One block.
One block.
One block. So we keep on trying to get away from the hood, away from each other, to go out with some people who don't even want to be around us either.
Exactly.
So it's an ongoing battle, and until we have unity, that's where it starts. I agree with my man over here. Yeah, that's where it starts, with unity. If we don't have that, then we can forget about everything else.
And I want to pick up what my brother was saying about supporting each other. Like, we need all the support we can in our community. Like, if you see one of your brothers trying to do something, like, let's support them. Like, their prices may be high, but you know what? They trying to do something. And a lot of people say that black people are lazy, they shiftless, don't want to do nothing, just want charity, want welfare. But when we got our brothers out here who's trying to do something, let's support them.
Exactly.
Let's go out there, let's help them out, let's show them that we care. Like, let's give it up to them. Like, hey, yo, my man, you doing something. Like, I'm pretty sure if he was at a position to help out his people, he would do it. But you got to start from the ground up. So his prices may be a little higher because he's just now starting off. But if we continue to support our brother, he making more money, whatnot, he'll be able to lower his prices and do things, like back in the day when you was able to get groceries on credit or something like that, because the merchant, he was a part of the community. He knew that he can come to you at some point in time and get his money. So that's just what we trying to build, We recycle the black dollar, support each other, let's build unity. We all family here. We all in this together.
Right. Yep. So, because my whole thing is with unity is that saying, divide and conquer. Mm-hmm. Divide and conquer. And that goes with the Willie Lynch letter and stuff like that. So that's the whole oppressor. The oppressor, that's their plan. And we've been going along with it for all these years.
Yeah, doing what they want us to do.
Exactly. Yeah. So it starts with that unity. Youth programs that has something to do with, but first and foremost, I will say it will be that unity. So that I guess that'll be our first topic, unless you want to have anything more to add. Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna leave it like this. It's time to come together, black people. Let's let all that foolishness go. Let's move forward, man. Let's come together, man. Show each other love, peace, harmony, tranquility, all that. We need all that in the hood, man. We need to support each other, man. Let's do something for our youth, Let's be proactive, man. Get out there and help our kids, man, because they will be the future.
Exactly.
So we need to get out here and
That's
do
right.
something, man. Let's plant that seed, man. The seed of prosperity, which is our children. Let it grow, man. Let's do
All
it.
right.
Black people, what's up?
And that'll be the end of our first segment, and we'll be right back with more Real Talk.